y'all, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. Today I am bringing you the SingleDadLife series, and we are going in on episode 2. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in with Cherish and Miko and see how they're doing. So where we had left off, this family is pregnant, but Miko is not happy about being pregnant, and she is currently in her 2nd trimester, I believe. Yeah. And she'll be heading into her 3rd trimester in 24 hours. Now, that may be a little bit off based on the season 2, episode 1, but as we all know, I'm having to start over a little bit. So, we're just going to go on with what it says, and she will be in her 3rd trimester soon enough. But we do know that she is not happy with the fact that she is with child. And as you can see, Kody has come over here, and I think that it's pretty suspicious. When we left off in the last episode, Cherish had talked to him, and she was just like, you know, I understand that you're mad. Yes, I realize I shouldn't have run out in the middle of the night, and I know that you aren't accepting, and that's why I did that, and maybe it wasn't a grown-up thing to do, but it is what it is, and it's what happened. And now he's just shown up at the house, and she's like, how did you find me? And he's like, honey, I'm not a stupid man. Like, honestly, you've got to think about this. You called me, and I hired someone to peg, like, your location, and here I am. Did you actually think I was just going to let you run out on me? Like, you're all I have in this whole world, and just because I disagree with your life doesn't mean that I don't love you. And she's like, well, Dad, you made it pretty evident that you weren't going to be accepting of this. And he's like, no, honey, I understand that, but I don't care for Miko. And I am not going to not tell you how I feel and not be honest with you. And I think Cherish in the back of her mind is probably like, you know, maybe he's onto something here because, you know, I was young and in love and I just wanted what I wanted. And now look at the situation we're in. Like, I'm married to a woman that basically hates our life. Like, she loves me, but she doesn't want a child, she doesn't want a family, and that's all I ever wanted was a family that I could love. I just wanted that family to look like what I wanted it to look like. And now I'm with someone that is unhappy, and we're just starting. And so I think she's like, okay, maybe Dad's onto something, but also I'm so not gonna tell him because he's just gonna be like, yeah, I told you so. So she's just going to kind of keep that to herself here, but I do think she would go ahead and just say, like, you know, Dad, I really appreciate you caring enough for me that, you know, you were able to go ahead and, you know, come over and at least, you know, let me know that you love me no matter what. And it just really, really makes me, you know, it just really makes me happy that you know, love me that much. But while we're talking about it, you know, I just want you to know, like, just because you disagree, it doesn't make me not be a lesbian. Like, this is who I am. And if it weren't Miko, it would be some other girl. And he's like, and I understand that, Cherish, I do. Can we, okay, she's like, I've got to bathe, I stink. So I think Kody's whole view on this was not so much that he doesn't want his daughter to be in love with a woman, not so much that he has a problem with her being a lesbian. I think he is really over losing her the way he did. I think he's come to terms with that. And he's like, no matter what, you're my kid and I'm going to love you. And maybe I came off wrong, but the issue was not you, sweetheart. The issue was I don't like Miko. I don't trust her, and she's just plain and simply not good enough for you. So I think Kody's stance on this is, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be supportive of you. I'm going to love this baby. Same as you. It's my grandchild. But I will never accept Miko. And I think Cherish can respect that, especially knowing, like, what all's going down with Miko currently. And I think she's kind of apprehensive to maybe talk to Kody about that right now, but I do think that she at some point will have the talk with Kody and just kind of be like, this is what's going on and this is where we stand. And, you know, I don't know what to do and I don't know how to make it better, but I'm really, really glad that I have your support and your blessing, and I just wanted to let you know that I really, really appreciate everything that you've ever done for me in my life. And so I do think that, excuse me, these two are on the road definitely to having that relationship back that was so strong always, and that he was the dad that she could always go to no matter what, like, right? So we're gonna go ahead and have them become best friends, because they are. I mean, they have always been the best of friends. She's always had just him, and he's always had just her ever since his wife died when she was little. So yeah, can I tell them goodbye though, because it's getting kind of late? Yeah, let's give him a hug and we'll tell him goodbye. She's like, whatever, Dad, but I do think that you're looking great. Like, I really do think that, you know, maybe I wasn't as grown up in my decision as I thought I was, and maybe that's not okay, but I do think that, you know, this has really, really been maybe good for us all, because it's made us appreciate each other more so than we would, right? Can you say goodbye to him? We could say goodbye a minute ago. I guess not. That's fine. Kody, can you leave? It's like really, really late, so ask to leave. Okay, go on and go home, Kody. We're gonna go to bed. Okay, I think I'm gonna go take a walk. I'll be back. Yeah, okay. Alright, and she is sad, as usual, about this baby. And if you notice, the whole time that he was over, she did not say one word to Kody. She completely ignored him. He completely ignored her. So they are definitely still in the same place they have always been. So yeah, that's unfortunate for a lot of reasons, but maybe Kody was right about her all along. And, you know, maybe Cherish unfortunately fell in love with the first girl that showed her an interest, and maybe it just wasn't a right fit. So we're definitely gonna have to see, but I will catch back with you guys in the morning when they wake. Okay, so it is very early in the morning, and as you can see, Miko has woken and she's hungry. So she's gonna go ahead and go in here to the kitchen and grab herself a bite to eat. We are still in the second trimester. She's got about 13 hours before we get to the third trimester, and then she'll be having the baby. So we are definitely getting closer to that, but like, really, she is unhappy. Like, just, I don't think I've ever seen a person so unhappy. And I find it really strange that in all of my series right now, everyone is unhappy about having babies. So there's that. And that's fun for me, let me just tell you. But even in my Not So Berry, Primrose did not act like this. Like, Miko is just, she is a whiny, unhappy person. Being sad makes me feel even more sad. Like, clearly. Please don't die from being sad. Can I make her cheer up somehow? Can she cry it out? Go cry. And then you can go to work. It'll be beautiful. Have yourself a nice cry, then you'll go to work. There you go. She is adorable pregnant, though, just for the record, but the most unhappy pregnant person ever. So she's just going to have herself a bit of a bath here, and then grab herself something to eat, and probably come out, and I'm going to have her do a little bit of the gardening because it needs it, and she can go ahead and also tend to the coop, because as we know, she really did all of that for Miko, but Miko's just not feeling it. Can Marcus like fitness? Yeah, I don't care. It's nothing to do with me. Okay, can you go to the bathroom? And then you can go to work. And you, go ahead and get out of the bathtub. You're clean. Cherish. Cherish. Thank you. Is it good? Like, she is so happy about everything going on. Like, she's happy about the baby. She's even about to have her cycle, and she's just like, whatever, I'm great. I love it out here. This is a beautiful place. I'm going to have a perfect place out here to raise a kid. And even if Miko doesn't care and doesn't like this baby and doesn't want this baby, she'll come around. Like, right? She'll come around. And I honestly think that Cherish really believes that. Like, I really think that she believes that she'll come around, and she's not even worried about anything other than the fact that this is a perfect, beautiful setting to raise a baby. And you know what? She's right, but I don't know if Miko's gonna just come around. Like, she is distraught over this pregnancy, and if she's that distraught over the pregnancy, I can only imagine how she's going to handle the actual child being here. But I don't think Cherish is really thinking that far ahead. I don't think that she can even fathom, like, oh, once the baby's here, then she's going to love it, because who doesn't love babies? And I think that's the mentality she's going on. Like, not like, oh, well, she's going to be so sad. No. Come on, little chicken, come eat. Hey, I need to get out of the house. Want to join me for breakfast at the Sunny Side Up Diner? I mean, I'm not hungry right now, so I'm gonna have to say no. I literally just ate. I'm gonna go calm down because I'm feeling a little extra playful, and then I'm gonna write. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and, you know, write a children's book, because she's pumped about the fact that she's about to have a kid. Oh, she has to go to work. Well, we'll do that then. When you come home later, then you can go ahead and write a book. Okay, so we've got her calmed down, so that's great. And I'm going to go ahead and just speed through this, and I will catch back up with you guys when they return from work. Okay, so as you can see, Miko is home and miserable. Not ready for this. Sometimes the torturous nature of being pregnant at a time when you don't want a child hits you like a train. You know what, Miko, we understand that you don't want this baby, but these feelings aren't helping anyone. And look how cute you are. I mean, not with that pout on your face, but why don't you go have fun? Do something fun. And then grab a bite to eat, and it'll be fine, honestly. She's like, it won't. Like, Miko, are you crying? You have tears in your eyes? Yeah, you do. You know what? This baby is going to be here before you know it. And then you won't be pregnant anymore. Yay! No? Okay. She's like, no, that is not how this works, because then I have a freaking baby. Yeah, I get that. I do. I get that. Okay, well, Alright, so she's going to do something fun, hopefully, and that maybe will get her in a little bit of a better mood. Probably not, but a girl can hope. Why don't you collect the eggs when you're done? And, yeah. What's your name? Eggy. I dig it. Oh, you didn't even get your fun up all the way. You know what? Why don't you talk to the chicken? Do you like chickens? You can, like, socialize by hugging the chicken, and look, you can play with the chicken. Maybe Eggy will cheer you up. She's like, I hate my life. I'm on a farm, and I need to be in the city because I'm in the political field. Why did I come here? Why am I married to this woman who has now got me pregnant? Oh, man.
Yampa Saprita, Philibak. Oh, Dumpila Penosa, Zarbal,
Okay, so she's playing with the chicken. That is getting her fun up. Even though she's like, oh, the farm. I hate the farm. But whatever. You know, she's going to play and she's going to come over here and cry and then she's going to go to sleep. And Cherish has just arrived home and I need you to go do something fun. Because your fun is down. And I don't know, maybe if your dad calls again, you can either like call him to come over and visit or you can go out with him or something. Like, clearly you guys need some fun in your lives. So you're going to play that game or whatever you're going to play. And then go ahead and grab a bite to eat. And how awkward is that, right? Like, she's in here playing on the computer and she's just laying in the bed crying. And I think Cherish is just kind of thinking, are you freaking for real right now? Like, I get it. The world is ending. But honestly, is it? It's a baby. Like, how can you not love a baby? Like, she just doesn't understand whatsoever. All she's ever wanted was to have a child, have a family, be a mom. Like, she missed out on that mom-daughter relationship or mom-child relationship, whatever. And I think she really wants that for herself. And now here we are, where it's supposed to be this joyful time, and she just can't understand. She just can't understand what the problem is. Go ahead and play a game. And then when you're done playing, why don't you go ahead and work on your book a little bit, okay? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you're a writer, and we need you writing. And the chicken's great. The chicken has food, so everyone's great. So she's just going to go ahead and play a little bit, get her fun up, and then write a little bit, and then we'll get her into bed. And Miko is going to rest. And all right, so her new thing is she's now tense. She's in her 3rd trimester. It says, well, this pregnancy will be over soon. It's much too late to consider stopping it. Miko has to go through with it now. And who knows how she will make it all work. She will have to somehow because a baby is coming for sure. So she is really tense over the fact that she is having a kid and it's too late now for her to like change her mind or, yeah. I mean, technically it was too late anyway because I'm pretty sure if you had done anything to get rid of this baby, Cherish would have not been able to ever forgive you. And who knows, maybe one day you'll accept the baby. Crying in your sleep, so maybe not, but okay, so we're just gonna let them go ahead and sleep it out, and I will meet back up with you guys in the morning. Okay, so we do have Cherish finished writing her book and then she went off to bed. Miko is now up. She is brushing her teeth. She's going to go to the washroom before she wheezes herself, and then I'm just going to have her go ahead and grab a bite to eat. And as you can see, we will be going into labor at any time. She also does work today, I believe. She is very tense. Holy crap. No, she's off for the weekend. Alright, so yeah, she's gonna have a baby today and she doesn't work for 2 days, so she's gonna be really, really tense. Let's go ahead and see if we can get her to calm down a little bit. And then maybe after she talks in the mirror, she can have herself a... Ooh, she is not happy. We can get her to go ahead and have a bath. Maybe that might help her a little bit because she is extremely tense. What does this say? Ask her about her day. Well, she's in bed. Her day's going better than yours, it would seem. Technically, it's 11:30 at night, so you're keeping strange hours. She's like, yeah, well, that's what happens when you go and cry yourself to sleep. And you're not looking at a clock thinking what time it is, and then you sleep, and your body's like, it's time to get up because you have to pee yourself because you have a stupid baby on your bladder. So, yeah, Miko's not happy. Clearly not happy. Oh, she's so pitiful. I mean, I do kind of feel bad, but not really, because, like, you know, you did this to yourself. And you're not tense anymore, so I don't even know if you can. Yeah, I didn't think so. So we'll get you a bubble bath. You can just go out and relax a little bit. It'll be lovely. And then, I don't know what you can do, but you should do something with your time. And there you go, you're tense again. And now you're playful. Like, her emotions are just all over the map. Tense, playful, tense, playful. Like, maybe you should go for a walk. Can you go for a walk? No, I don't think so. No. Why don't you go to bed? It's really late. She's like, I don't need to go to bed. You can't make me. I can make you, actually. Watch this. See how that works? And just like that, you're in bed. Okay, so Cherish is just going to go ahead and go get her book and send it off to the publisher so that we can hopefully get some money from that, because, you know, royalties are very needed. We don't have a whole lot of funds, so any little bit is going to help. The most recent book that Cherish wrote has been nominated for an award. Check out the next award ceremony Sunday at 7 to see if she won. Okay. So let's take a look at the calendar. I don't see no award ceremony. What is this? Night on the town. I don't see it, but that's fine. We'll take a look whenever. I don't know. Alright, use the washroom and then go ahead and get in here. And actually, I'm going to have you serve breakfast because you guys are probably getting tired of eating leftovers. And Miko's just resting, and then she's going to go once again straight to the washroom because that's pretty much all she does anymore. Alright, and so everyone is up and awake. How are you doing? Unwanted present. Yeah, we know. You're very tense. Not on the same side. Miko does not want this pregnancy, and it stresses her out sometimes to be near a partner who does. So not only does she not want the baby, but she's mad at Cherish for wanting the baby. Okay. Well, I kind of think you're being a little bit ridiculous, but that's fine. Go get yourself a bath, Cherish, because Miko is just being Miko. Are you self-woohooing? Okay. Well, when I told you to go and do something, I didn't necessarily mean yourself, but I'm not going to give you any judgment because your wife is being how she's being. Can you put clothes on, though? Thanks. Truly, truly appreciate that. More than you know. What about this? Collect some eggs? Come out here and, I don't know, talk to your chicken. And then go get yourself something to eat. Alright, well, you know what? Since you don't have anything better to do than yourself, why don't you go ahead and write another book? We'll write a fantasy book. It'll be beautiful. This is not working. This is not calming you down. This calming down nonsense is just making it worse. Go play with your chicken. It seems to help.
Nurmaloo. Galimpo.
Well, you're happy now, so why can't we stay that way? What did you have to say about yourself, Woohoo? There's nothing quite like fooling around with yourself from pleasant fumblings. Well, now you're very angry. You know what? I really just want you to go ahead and have this kid over. Oh my God. Miko? Are you trying to wreck the joint? Okay, you're happy again? Like, you're bipolar. I think that's what you are. Not that there's anything wrong with people with bipolar disorder, because honestly, like, it's a thing and that's fine, but like, I don't actually think it belongs in the game because I'm fairly certain that's not one of my extra traits. You know what? I honestly don't know. I haven't looked, but all I definitely do know is that calm down. And honestly, we really need to have this kid. She's already almost like 3/4 of the way through this book. Do you want to maybe take Miko out? I'm honestly scared to take her out because what if she goes into labor and like I just think that's going to be a disaster waiting to happen, to be completely honest. Her mood swings are making me get whiplash. Alright, so I think she has written another book. I'm just going to have her go ahead and have herself a bath, and then when her bath is over, we'll get her to publish that one as well. Yep. And you, my dear, really need to go into labor. Like, any minute would be freaking lovely. Because I honestly can't keep up with your emotions. I almost feel like she has an emotion bomb, but I don't actually think that's the case. It's just... yeah. So she got 333 simoleons from her first book. So that turned out really well. That'll be nice. Here, come out here and sit and enjoy the sun. She's mad again. You're exhausting. You know what? I think that she is so angry with Cherish. Like, they're hardly speaking. I think she's going to chew her out. This is your fault, and I realize that I was part of this relationship, and I understand all that, but I didn't know that we were going to be, like, moving out here to the middle of nowhere when you said, let's just go and we'll have a family of our own. I didn't know you meant this place. I thought you meant we would just get a different place in the city. Now we're out here in this bloody country land, and I'm pregnant, and, like, what the hell? So she's just really, 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 really upset. And I think Cherish would just kind of be like, you knew absolutely what I wanted out of this relationship. I don't understand why you're acting like this is some big shock. Like, it's not a big shock. She's like, don't talk to me like that. Don't patronize me. You understand that I don't care about this, and I don't understand why you think this is okay. I think she's just kind of like, but I thought we wanted the same things, and I don't understand why all of a sudden you're so angry. She's like, but you're really great, Miko, and I think that you'll be able to do this, and it'll be just fine. Honestly, I really think that you're just making a little bit, you know, too much of this. There you go again. There you go again. Just assuming that I can handle anything that comes my way. Did you ever think that maybe, just maybe, I can't handle this? That this is the one thing that I can't deal with? Well, no, I didn't think of that because okay, I thought we wanted the same things.
Torky Shuksa Fazoo, huh?
Like, when is the baby coming, do you think? Well, look at me. Soon.
Warma Bronjmil Shaba. Sick of foos. Oh, Ravobi.
Okay, so it is time and it is happening. That's it. The baby's getting born. So Miko has gone into labor. We are going to go in here and have us a little babalaroo. And I think that Cherish is probably freaking out a little bit. But also, like, I'm sure she's extremely happy about it. Because she can't wait to have a baby.
Oh, Luxwin.
It's a boy. Okay, so they have had a boy, and let me go ahead and give this little guy a name. Okay, so I have decided to name him Brantley, and he'll keep Ojo Aldridge as his last name. So, oh my frickin' no. Are you kidding me? Twins? Another boy. Okay, Brantley and Bentley. Sure.
Oh, boo.
We just had twins.
Oh.
We just had twins. Oh, frickin' crap. Okay, I'm gonna have to rework this room, but she is very angry, and I think she's going to go over to Cherish and she's going to yell at her and be like, not only did you just give me one baby that I don't want, but 2 babies that I don't want. And I did not sign up for this. This is freaking ridiculous and I'm leaving. You can deal with those freaking kids by yourself. She's like, wait, what? They're babies. Just give it time. It'll be okay. No, it will not be okay. This is not the life that I saw for myself. I have made a terrible mistake. I cannot do this. I'm sorry, Cherish, but I have to go. So, Miko has called it off. She has divorced Cherish, and she's like, I'm moving back to the city. I'm continuing my political career. I don't want this life. This is the life you wanted, not the life I wanted. And I think Cherish is like, you are not at all the person that I thought you were. And I just can't even deal with you right now. Like, I need to go take care of my children. So I will be moving Miko out and into the city, and we will have to go ahead and see how life is gonna go for Cherish, because now the table is turned and it is a very different scenario. Miko is not dead, but she is abandoning this family and she's walking away. And so just like Kody having to raise her all by himself, now she is in her father's footsteps fully. And Cherish now has to raise not 1, but 2 babies all by herself. And I think that her idea of what family was going to look like is now, it's dark and it's grim and it's not at all what she had dreamed. And she's realizing, maybe I was kidding myself and believing in fantasies and fairy tales that things just don't work out like that. So I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this episode and what has happened between Cherish and Miko, as well as the turn of events with Kody and Cherish and them going ahead and mending their relationship. What do you think is going to happen with Cherish moving forward? Or what do you think that she should do? And I will see you guys in our next Single Dad Life episode. And until then, bye y'all.